Hi, my name is Corey Fries, and I want to thank you personally for participating, volunteering for this year's 2011 Winter Conference. And these videos are just some short 4-minute videos to help you understand a little more the expectations and what we hope to happen in the lives of young men and women. It's exciting that you and I can participate in their lives for the kingdom so that Jesus can become their Savior, their Lord, and they will know Him for a lifetime. A couple things that I just want to go over with you is one is this weekend is all about the students. Everything we do is for the students. You are here for the students, and I am asking you to sacrifice your time, your energy, everything you have so that the lives of these young men and women will be impacted. One thing to remember is that please, before we get going, start praying. Praying for the students that are going to be in your group, students that you're going to meet along the way. If you already know their names, pray for them by name. If you don't know who they are yet, then just pray and ask the Lord that you be preparing yourself. Ask God to be preparing them for what you might experience over this weekend. Help your students at all times. Recognize that when we get here on Friday, they're going to need help knowing where to go, what to do, who to talk to, how to handle their luggage. Guys will get tape on their luggage, designating guy luggage. Girls will get tape on their luggage, designating girl luggage. Help them get things where they need to go, um, and be prepared to help them out at all times. One expectation is that you're with your students all the time. I expect you to sit with your students, whether you're in a session, in a small group, at lunch. Please be with your students at all times. That's why you're here for the weekend. It's easy for adults to gather together and start talking with one another, but our expectation is that you are there to serve these young men and women. If you need a break, let us know, and we can work things out so that you can have a break. Be aware of where your students are. Make sure that none of them are going off on their own. Students need to be with you or another leader. Please don't let them go off on their own and decide that they're going to just do their own thing. Be aware of where they are. Pray with your students. Not pray for them, but pray with them. Let them know that you want to pray with them about things that are going on right then and there. What's happening in their lives? Do they need prayer for it? God's going to be speaking into their lives, revealing things, opening things up in their lives. And prayer is the greatest way for you to enter in spiritually with them. And then think through maybe how you might be able to engage with them after you pray. And always in the back of your mind thinking, what can I do to engage in this young man or woman's life even more? Be sensitive to the Spirit's movement. Be sensitive to the students' needs. You're going to interact with a lot of different students, and some students may be outgoing and they love big groups. Some students may be not as outgoing and they love to be by themselves, or they love to be in smaller groups. And be aware that these young men and women have a variety of personalities, and some will be talkers and some will just be glad to be in the background. And it's your job to motivate, to encourage, and to lead the situations, and so that all students feel valued, encouraged, and loved and accepted. And that's what we're relying upon you to help us do that very thing. Um, be with your group at times where we're cleaning up, we're moving around, just taking care of business. We need your help, and we know things will get hectic throughout the weekend, but please be with your group. We ask you to provide a bit of discipline with your group. Community can't survive without discipline, and so we ask that you be kind of like a parent, not necessarily a mom and dad, but to recognize that you are the one who is watching over these young men and women for the weekend. Realize that you have the authority to help protect them from making silly decisions, and help provide for them, watch out for them, think ahead for them. And I've had students snowboard off roofs at times, and so we need to be aware that we want to have fun, we want to have a great time, we want to let them be experimentative in their relationship with their Lord, with a relationship with one another, and figuring out who they are. And yet at the same time, we want to provide a safe place for them to experience these opportunities to ask good questions about their life. Know what the standards are, and we'll talk about that in another video, but know what the standards are and communicate those to your students. Um, please pray for the other leaders as well. Pray for me, Corey Freves. Pray for Matt O'Brien. Pray for Brian Seidel. Pray for Jesse Fidel. Pray for the camp speaker. Lift up the camp at all times, as you can remember to. And we're looking forward to seeing what God will do over this weekend. And as we look over these next couple videos, I just want to remind you of some basic principles and some basic guidelines to help us have a great camp.